Hey guys, Stormboy13 here. Tried to film earlier, but my old camera was an absolute nightmare. Seriously cannot wait to get a new camera. A couple of months time, a new Samsung camera, something like that. Anyways guys, today's weather vlog is about high cloud facts. It's the 15th weather vlog today, and what will be about? Well, I've got some things to tell you, and I got a bit to explain, a bit about Hurricane Matthew as well. Yep, quite a long one today. Roll the intros! Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god. Hey guys, it's Stormboy13 here. Welcome to episode 15 of my weather vlog. Today we're going to be I'll be explaining about high cloud facts, which I will mention a bit. I mean, today actually a good day to do it. It's weather. It's about 15-16 Celsius today. It's been a gorgeous day today. Sunny, clear skies. There is a bit of high level cloud, ironically, so that'll be good to explain. You know what? I'll post it there. Date of filming is Monday, 3rd of October 2016. So, what sort of clouds can we get? Or what name of clouds can we get from high level ones? Well, as you know, there's cirrus clouds. They could be fairly high level. They usually form in a very high atmosphere, several thousand feet up. When it's a fairly... clouds definitely form when there's quite a bit of fair amount of humidity about. So, like, if the humidity was fairly low, I mean, it's not likely, especially if you get sunny, clear skies with anticyclonic pressure, that doesn't usually have that, that oomph to try and generate clouds, like these water droplets, because that's where clouds are made up of water. The more humidity, the more clouds you're going to have. That's why when it's a hot day, high humidity, you're always likely to see plenty of cloud cover, probably some storms as well. Low humidity and not a lot of clouds, I would imagine. So that's what I kind of noticed. So the humidity levels, I would probably say, is about 40-50%, something around there. I mean, yeah, it's quite cool because it's October now, so oddly enough I've only got one layer on, but it's still fairly warm. You can get cumulus clouds as well. You don't, fairly more like fatter shaped clouds. You get plenty of blue skies about with it as well, but as you know, the higher the humidity, the more clouds you are more likely to form, especially when you have a cloudy day. The humidity level is fairly high regardless what temperature. So that's what I know some bit about clouds. But obviously, would you really want a sunny clear day every day in your life? It would actually be pretty boring, and that's why even in the UK we kind of like this weather. That's what everyone talks about. The weather is always changeable. Every day, every week, every month, and certainly every year. Like, no 2 years, let alone days, are ever the same in this country. So, today though, picked a good day for weather vlogging, for high cloud facts and stuff like that as well. Like, I'll give you more proper cloud facts when you come with me, and I'm also going to show you, because I was supposed to show you all 30, well, it might be slightly different one this time. I was going to show you all these photos on the scary cloud sites, but not all 30 pictures showed up, unfortunately, so it's a bit of a disappointment. So to make up for it, there will be another website. I'm sure it's safe to go on. There are 9 different sorts of angry or scary clouds, which I could show you to it. So that should be cool. And then I'll also give you some facts about high clouds. That's what the vlog's about today. Also, I apologise because I was supposed to answer you the question, because there was 2 questions, last week, because I was supposed to do it on Sunday's weather forecast, but completely forgot. I don't know what's up with me at the moment. The first one, well, luckily we can save that for Sunday because it's a very similar weather vlog, so thankfully we can leave it as it is. Like, what's his name, the person who studies clouds are called? So what occupation is that? So what scientist? That's what I want you to guys comment below. And there was the other one as well. It was last week Monday. What was it? Oh, sorry, bear with me. Well, the title had to come up because it just didn't came up in my brain, so I do apologise for that. I don't know what's wrong with my memory at the moment. I'm very good at remembering stuff like dates and all kinds of events on this day, but you know when you have to remember a certain particular, I don't know, video or something that you do, sometimes it just doesn't click in your head. Am I not getting enough sleep lately? I don't know. So apologies, which I didn't mention about, but there was a question and the weather vlog from last week Monday. But I do know Wednesday's weather vlog coming up. Episode 16 is going to be an interesting one. Can hail really kill you? And I'll come up with a question at the end. In fact, luckily, I have got a question at the end, so that's good news. So it shouldn't be too difficult. So sorry about that, guys. But hey, Stormboy 13 isn't always the best weather vlogger for remembering stuff in the world, but hey, everyone's different. So let's go back with me and we'll look at some scary clouds. Nice sunsets. Don't get many sunny clear days in October, so best to make the most of it. Although this week though, the weather is looking predominantly dry. Don't worry guys, I'm not actually looking at the sun, I'm actually looking away from the camera. But yeah, what a gorgeous sunset. Don't worry, it shouldn't damage the lens at all. Seriously, I don't know what that noise is going on back there. Must be some construction work. Alright, we're now into, well, we're going to look at 9 more intense storm cloud photos. So, hope you enjoy all of these 9 ones, and then I'll mention a little bit about high cloud facts. Right, the first one ahead, it's probably a self-esteem cloud. Thunderstorms, won't read all of it. Thunderstorms and politicians are lots alike, both drift and the wind, both are full of hot air and both shy away from high pressure, and fail not many people will judge both by their faces, eh? It's cloudy counter and stretch out ahead of a storm, sometimes foreshadowing danger, sometimes just ground standing. Well, there's one of them. Don't care about that. Next one. Nice photo though. Miami Beach, yes. Oh, okay. South Florida is no stranger to thunderstorms, but it's still hard to shrug off a sight like this. A graduate student from MIT, don't know what it stands for, probably Miami, I don't know, shot a shelf cloud as it swept across Miami Beach on December 4th, 2010. December? Oh, a bit surprised. Usually the dry season around this time. Good photo though. So shelf clouds are a type of aqueous cloud formed by colliding updrafts and downdrafts. As the storm vacuums up warm air from below, it also pumps out cooler air at the top, which can spill forward, slip below the warm updrafts and condense into a horizontal shelf. While some aqueous clouds float to their own and known as roll clouds, shelf clouds like this one remain attached to their parent storms. Alright, next one. Oh wow, that's a good one. More in Poland than Warsaw. This dramatic shelf cloud seen over Poland's capital on July 5th, 2009 certainly looks menacing. It's easy to see why shelf clouds are often confused with wall clouds, dropping formations that can sprout tornadoes, but the two aren't as similar as they might seem. While shelf clouds are capable of causing trouble, they may serve as hairbangers or more severe weather on the way, and even then, they've been known to extrapolate the threats. Wall clouds, on the other hand, typically form near thunderstorms' more turbulent backsides do most tornadoes, and are most likely to cause damage on the ground. Next up, Little Chute, Wisconsin, in one of the states. Storm cell swept across eastern, I don't know how to pronounce actually, Wisconsin on June 13th, 2004. It was led by haunting shelf clouds seen over the town of Little Chute. The storm made for some stunning images from Greenfield to Green Bay, but luckily it was less severe than the photo suggests. Although its appearance is threatening and almost always precedes gusty winds, the shelf cloud is not necessarily persuaded to severe weather. The National Weather Service explains, still, shelf clouds can generate dangerous straight line winds, including the rare Derecho and Gus Nido, and shouldn't be taken lightly. Next up. Oh, I already done that one. Next up. Oh wow, that's quite a big one. Rochelle III, I think that's what it says. Like a giant wave crashing ashore, this shelf cloud seemed to swallow the town of Rochelle, Illinois on June 18th, 2010. It's near Chicago. It didn't, but the storm behind it did dump nearly half an inch of rain, according to Weather Underground. Okay. Öland, Sweden. This thunderstorm have spoiled today at the beach, but it also provided an unforgettable sight for beachgoers to drift towards the island of Öland, Sweden on July 18th, 2005. Heavy rainfall can be seen gushing into the Baltic Sea from storms underside, while cool air spills unevenly from the top, helping give the shelf cloud its bizarre swooping shape. Next one, just a few more to go. Hampton in Minnesota. That's a cool photo. A UFO is beaming up this neighborhood in Hampton, Minnesota. That's a shelf cloud spotted south of the Twin Cities on June 25th, 2010. And an overworldly blue glow, that's a glow discharge according to Connell atmospheric scientist Mark Wiskney. It can occur when a thunderstorm is close to the ground, creating a large surface charge destined for a long, slow burning lightning strike, similar to how electrical charge emulates suspended particles in a fluorescent light bulb. And then Utica, Mexico. July is often a stormy month for Mexico's Utica and Pennsylvania's picture of shelf cloud on July 15th, 2005, which was a precursor to a far more dangerous storm 3 days later. The nearly an inch of rain on July 15th. The eastern Yucatan got doubled down July 18th when Hurricane Emily left landfall as a Category 4 storm. Emily left a path of destruction from Virginia to Mexico and remains the strongest Atlantic hurricane skidwoods ever recorded in July. I think we got one more. Bear with me, guys. There we go. Alright, this was taken in Saskatchewan, Canada. Shelf clouds, it's quite an old photo this, but it's still awesome to view. Shelf clouds don't only glow blue or from within. This one shone red, for example, as it was struck by the rising sun over the prairie through Saskatchewan, Canada in August 2001. I think the last one, there's the last one here. Okay, it's 10, but never mind. The shelf cloud this is in Wichita, Kansas, was part of a thunderstorm system that formed over western Kansas on May 6th, 2008. It gained strength as it found more low-level moisture to the east, according to a National Weather Service storm summary. The system eventually became a bow echo, in which several storms unified into a squall line of a semblance of an ultrasound bow in overhead radar images. Shelf clouds often develop along bow echoes, which sometimes generate dangerous winds like derechos and gusnados. And just to finish off my 15th weather vlog, what is the high clouds? The type of clouds most often found in the high level areas are cirrus, cumulus, and cirrostratus. These clouds are composed primarily of ice crystals and usually present a bright white or mostly white appearance, except near sunrise or sunset. As you know, sometimes it can be on a different colour. Well, that's it for my weather vlog, and I have to admit, that was a good one. I'm really pleased with that. The question of the vlog today is, well, for this vlog is, what is the name of the person, or what occupation is the person who studies clouds are called? You comment below. It would be nice to see some comments. I haven't seen them for the last couple of weeks. Comment below and you'll find out on Sunday. Next weather vlog is, can hail really kill you? So this should be another interesting one. I may come up with something good with that. The question to that, and I have thought of one ages ago. The question to Wednesday's vlog coming up. And because I didn't mention it yesterday, I think it's fair I'll mention it today. The question is, how many kilograms is the world's heaviest hailstone? And has to be a full answer, not just, you know, like if it's just, for example, like a kilogram or half a kilogram. It needs to be like an actual answer, if you know what I mean. Like, it could be 1.10, 1.30, 1.18, whatever. It has to be full answer on that, so that'll be a good question. You'll find out on Sunday. Alright guys, I'll end there. Like, comment, subscribe. Storm's now out.